Hello and good evening. If you are there, give me a hello in the comments. Alexandria, good evening to you, my lovely. Alex, lovely to see you. It's been a while. Sarah, hello. How are you all doing? So I am looking a bit like a sweaty mess. I've not long got back, probably about 15 minutes ago from my yoga class. So I am feeling fresh. I am feeling like, oh, I'm feeling good. Let me know in the comments how you are all doing. Dawn, hello, good evening to you. Let me know how your week has been. Well, actually 2 weeks, because I didn't come live last week because my broadband connection was being a pest. But we've had the people out have fixed it apparently, and it is, touch wood, hanging on in there. So here we are. Trudy, hello. Astrid, hello to you. So if you're hanging out there, do pop me a hello. Let me know that you are there. And of course, if you're watching back on replay, just pop in a little hashtag replay. So, oh, Dawn, thank you. Oh, bless you. I've missed you too. So yeah, this evening we have got, obviously I will be doing cards in a little bit. But a few bits to just chat about this evening. Not much of a plan as such, but a few bits to chat about. Obviously, a few new bits going on that I'll put out there, and just kind of hanging out, seeing how you all are. So let's have a check in, see who we've got here. Sarah, hello to you. So yeah, it's Tuesday at 9 p.m. is feeling good. So if you want to, you can tag and share away. Don't feel obliged that you need to do so. So I've got my trusty tarot cards here. I will do some cards in a bit, but those of you that have hung out with me before know that this isn't what that's all about. We just kind of like to hang out. The cards are just a little plus. So Dawn, thank you for asking. They are good. So we are on, so Levi broke up on Friday, Imogen broke up Thursday. So yeah, we're kind of not quite a week into the holidays, but they're doing all right. They're not causing too much havoc. So we're doing all right. We're doing good. So thank you for asking. How is things going? Because if any of you like working in the school and whatnot, how are you getting on? How are you enjoying your time off? Isabel, hello, my lovely. Good evening and welcome to you. So yeah, this evening I have got a few, I'm not going to put that there, I'll get too hot. A few new bits to talk about. I'm going to be sharing with you, also chatting through some of the stuff that I've been up to over the past couple of weeks. Alex, thank you. It's my tree. There we go. And there's a couple of my paintings behind me. I've got like, well, I don't know, there's paintings up here as well, and one's there. Literally my room is just filling up with paintings. And if you have seen the ones that I've been doing recently and are feeling quite called to having your own, then I have got my diary open for some soul art paintings as well, so you can check that out on the website. Tell you what, I will pop a cheeky wee link in. So if you are interested in checking out the soul art paintings and commissioning one for yourself, then you can do that right there. Pop that in the comments. So yeah, I'm feeling good. I'm normally like over there right in front of my desk, so you can kind of see this sometimes when I'm on the live, but this is like I'm right in the corner back in my comfy seat, so taking it easy, getting nice and comfy. Laura, hello, how are you doing? It's been a while since I've seen you on here. It's lovely to see you hanging out and joining in. So the past couple of weeks may have felt a bit heavy for some of you, and depending on what's been going on for you, lots of different versions of heaviness have been coming in, whether it's physically, whether it's emotionally, whether there's stuff been going on around you. Definitely feeling this squeeze. But we're moving now into the Leo energy. So we've come out of Cancer, we're into Leo, and things are feeling very, because obviously you'll know that I work a lot with colors and whatnot. Magdalena, hello, how are you? So with the colors, so as we move into Leo, we are moving into, from that bright yellow, we're moving into that sunshine yellow color. So really embracing, literally like embracing the sunshine, but inviting in more sunshine yellow into your life. And when I talk about sunshine yellow, I mean like that really nice warm yellow, not quite an orange. And inviting that in is really going to amp up that Leo energy for you. So all very lovely and wonderful. And also just kind of as you're moving forward through this week, just just tying things down, like sorting out any unfinished business, making sure you tick off the jobs that need to be done. So this is a week for consolidation and getting done what you need to do. And what I would say is this week, don't start any new projects. I feel like we need to be finishing what we've got on our plate first before we then move into August and into taking on new projects, because I feel like August is bringing more in for us. And there's lots of opportunity coming in for August, lots of opportunity and change. But first of all, as we kind of draw July to a close, definitely using this energy that we've got around us to tie up loose ends. Definitely tying up loose ends. And what I will say is, if there's something that you've got to a point in and you feel like you don't want to finish it, rather than just put it on the back burner unfinished, just scrap it. Just make the conscious decision to be like, right, no, I'm not going to do this anymore. I'm not going to finish it. That's it, done. That is it. I'm moving forward from that. Rather than saying, oh, well, I'll just put that to one side and I might come back to it. So you need to kind of either do it or decide that it's gone. Otherwise, you're going to kind of move forward into August with like unfinished business. And these opportunities that are going to arise in August will be overshadowed by anything that's overhanging, like kind of still left to do from this month. So there's a little bit of guidance for you as we move into the next week and as we move forward into August. So all exciting stuff. Let me know how you're feeling about that, and if you can take that as well. I'm not looking at any cards either. This is me just in me to you. So there we are. So let's go in for, shall we do some cards? Let's move into some tarot cards. Obviously that was a bit of guidance for you kind of on the whole, but let's do a few cards. Obviously I won't be able to do everyone, but I will do a few. So I don't like to do lots and lots of cards on here on the Tuesday night live, so I'll probably do about 15 minutes and we will see. Kais, oh my goodness, how are you? It has been ages since I've seen you. Nice to see you on here. Hello. Oh, amazing. Linda, hello, my lovely. Elaine, good evening to you. Alex, yes please. Oh, wonderful, amazing. I'm not gonna say I told you so. I'm not gonna say. Sarah, I will look into that for you as well. So Alex, let's check out yours and see what more is happening here. Okay, so I'm going to pull probably 3 cards for everybody. Okay, right. So Alex, for you have got the Chariot. You've also got the High Priest, and then you have got the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. So looking at this for you, what I can see is that decisions are being made, but I feel like in this sense it's in your favor. And I'm definitely picking up, like, so you've got the 7 there. So July, everything, just reading you can't told you so. So July, like this month, it's all happening. It's all kind of, the decisions are being made. So they're probably, by this point, they're already done or in the final stages of being done. But moving here into the High Priest, I feel like this is your chance for self-expression and to share not only your skill, but share your knowledge and really utilize what you can do. Because I feel like looking at this one, where you've been in quite a male dominated space, I feel like moving forward into this, you're really able to be seen for everything that you can do and everything that you are in a positive light. And what I'm feeling here in the throat chakra for you is that you are stepping into a space where you can express yourself and put ideas across and just kind of step into really being you within the workspace, and it's all looking good. However, what I'm seeing here in the Knight of Pentacles is just being mindful of getting ahead of yourself. So don't celebrate until it's like there, until it is tangible, until you can touch it and feel it. So just kind of be aware of any premature celebration, shall we say. So do hang on in there. I can see it's coming, but just make sure everything is solid before you really get your hopes up, before you celebrate. I'm not saying that anything's going to go wrong, but I just think make sure you've got it under your feet first. So that is for you. It's all looking good, all looking very, very good. But for August, what I will say is just enjoy some time for you, and don't feel like you've got to stick to a very strict routine. I feel like you can be a little bit looser with routine next month. I don't know, perhaps you've got some time off or something planned, but I feel like just having that bit of time for you, maybe a change of scenery or something, would be really, really beneficial for you. So that is for you, my lovely. Okay, next up, Dawn, we have got you. Let's pull for you. Let's see what we've got. Okay, right, Dawn, you've got the World. You've also got the 7 of Pentacles, and you've got the 9 of Wands in reverse as well. Alex, yes, absolutely. I love it. I love it. So Dawn, looking here for you, I feel like actually there may be some question where your work is concerned, and perhaps stepping back. I'm seeing between July and September though, so I don't know if maybe this is just the break over the school holidays or something like that. But I'm seeing you like stepping back and taking some time for you. However, I feel like there's someone around you who still needs a level of support. So I don't know if you're doing any holiday like outreach or anything, or if you've got some sort of contact over the school holidays. But what I'm seeing here is that make sure that you are kind of detaching slightly and not taking work home with you, so to speak. Make sure that you are having that time for you, because I feel like, oh, hang on, is that my phone? Thank you very much. Love you, bye. What I'm seeing, September coming up, I feel like there's a lot of discussion coming around September. Sarah, yes, that's absolutely fine. So lots of discussion and almost meetings coming up for September, and I feel like this is not necessarily for you, but I feel like you're advocating for someone. So you're going to need a lot of strength going on here as you move into September. So make sure you're not burning out all of your energy between now and then. Make sure you are filling up your cup as well as doing for everybody else. So that is for you, my lovely. Let's have a few on. Sophie, good evening to you, my lovely. Sophia, hello to you. Hello. Kerry, so nice to see you on here. Hello, hello. So I'm just pulling a few cards, and then I will continue with the evening. So those of you that have not watched me on a Tuesday Night Live before, I'll do the cards. We'll just have a general chit chat. I will show you what is going on at Anavea HQ, and then towards the end of the evening we get into a bit of a, and Sam likes to call it a rant, and I suppose it is, but it's more like an empowering, like a real kind of I don't know, like really kind of light a fire under your ass and get you feeling really passionate about moving into something, or really making you think. So the last time I did my my famous rants, I was talking about how having too many readings, too many free readings, can be more harmful than good. And I will touch upon that again, actually, because it's such a good point, and hopefully those of you have taken heed from that one and have been going on your own advice, not just relying on free readings, not jumping from person to person to person, and actually investing that time and even that money in yourself, rather than just going here, there, and everywhere, looking for different kinds of guidance for the same problem. And I'll get more into that. I will get more into that. Kerry, thank you very much. So did it on Canva. So let's look into, oh, Dawn says that is so true. There you go. You're very, very welcome. So moving down. Okay, Sarah's asking, what about starting a new relationship? Good time, I know. So I'm assuming you're going back into where I said about don't start anything new, make sure loose ends are tied up. So with relationships, literally we have got a week, if that, left of July. So what I would say is don't rush anything. I feel like things will happen organically. But Sarah, I'm just going to pull a couple of cards for you here. I feel like we only need 2. So you've got Temperance here, and then you have got the 9 of Swords there as well. I feel like for you, actually, what I want to say to you is do not move into, and this is me giving you a bit of tough love here, don't move into a relationship just because you feel like you need to be in one, or just because you feel like you don't want to be alone. I feel like move into it because you want to. Move into a relationship that you feel confident that you can be yourself, whether they were there or not. Because with the Temperance card, this is bringing in a lot of the solar plexus chakra. And this is saying before you can fully invite someone else into your life. I feel like you need to be like 100% on you, happy and stable with who you are without the need for somebody else. There's the want for someone, but you don't need someone. So just making sure that before moving into the relationship, like it's not necessarily a timing thing, but I feel like for you, making sure that mentally and emotionally that you are completely happy with you before you fully commit to someone else. So if someone's already there, that's fine. But I feel like if you're making any deeper commitments there, just be settled that you are in a good and healthy state of mind where you're happy to be moving into things however they may be developing. So there you go, that is for you. Let's have a look down. Right, Laura, it's been a while since I've read for you, so let's have a looky here. Dawn, thank you very much. Okay, so let's have a look. See, and also I will mention, so I got some of these back in stock. Some of them I had some pre-orders come in, and there is still a couple in stock. There's literally 2 decks of these cards in stock. So we've got the Silver Witchcraft Tarot by Barbara Moore. That's these ones, the ones that you see me using on the live. There's 2 of them in stock. But also on the shop, we have got some Kyle Gray, Angels and Ancestors. We have got both of Rebecca Campbell's decks, Starseed Oracle and Work Your Light. There's also 3 Colette Baron Reid decks. You've got the Oracle of the 7 Energies, the Goddess Power Oracle, and you've also got the Crystal Spirits Oracle on there as well. And dun, 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 I think that's it for the cards. I'm all out of Lightseer's Tarot, but there was also 2 of the Rebecca Campbell books in the shop as well. I will do a little looky look on the shop shortly, and I'll show you what's in there because there is some new and exciting things going on there. Alex, I'm just reading yours out since it's happening. I think what's the only about. There you go. See, and I'm one of those, like, if I'm reading for you and you go, oh no, I can't take that, I'm not going to backtrack and be like, oh okay, well maybe it's this or maybe it's this or blah. Like, if you can't take it now, just give it a little bit of time and it will make sense. So you should be able to relate, obviously, to some degree, but to be honest, if you knew all of the things, then you wouldn't need any cards anyway. So there we are. Then sometimes I suppose you just need confirmation. But anyway, Laura, let's look at your cards for you. You've got the 7 of Pentacles in reverse. You've also got the Knight of Cups. And then you have got the Ace of Cups there as well. So I'm feeling like for you, for some reason, you're holding back on doing what you really, really love or what you're passionate about. And I feel like this is the thing that should be making you money. But for some reason, I'm feeling very, very pulled back, very guarded is the word that I want to use, when I feel like at the same time you're expressing yourself in different ways, and I feel like you're quite confident in other areas, but in certain areas for some reason there's a resistance here. But with the Ace of Cups, what I can see here is that there is a new phase for you to move into, but I feel like you need to release from certain things, because in this card here we've got the full moon. Obviously we've just had the full moon, so this is a good time to be releasing, to getting rid of any crap that is going on there. So I feel like it's more about thought processes, limiting beliefs, anything that's not doing you good. And I want to go back to this one. So anything that's holding you back, or anything or anyone that's stopping you from moving into what it is that you want to do, you need to address this. And with the two cups cards, this is tying in with your throat chakra and that self-expression, speaking your truth. And I feel like you need to either express to certain people what it is that you want to do, or you need to even just openly tell yourself, because it sounds stupid. We can think in our head what we want to do and all of this malarkey, but sometimes we need to speak it to ourselves, because when we say it out loud, it means it's true. And we have to face up to it. So what I'm seeing for you, my lovely, especially here, because the 7, we've got July, before the month is out, and kind of like what I mentioned before, tying up loose ends, letting go of anything that's not doing you any good, which means then from August forward, you've got the chance to move into what it is that you really want to be doing, not just doing the stuff that's making you feel a bit shit. So those are for you, my lovely. Sophia, okay. That's it. Oh, Sophia, oh bless you. Okay, well, if you do pop off, let me know and I will hold space for you, my lovely. Okay, so I'm moving through. I'll do do as many as I can. I'm gonna do right, Astrid. I'm gonna go for you, lovely. Let's see what comes up. Stuck for a decision. So let's take a look. I'll give you a quick surefire one. Okay, right, Astrid, you've got the Six of Swords in reverse. You have the Queen of Pentacles, and you've got the Knight of Cups. I feel like here, Astrid, rather than going down someone else's path, I feel like you need to stick to your own thoughts and feelings. I feel like this is a chance for you to stand your ground. If someone is not in agreement with you, or if they're trying to lead you down another path, I feel like you need to stand your ground and do your thing. Don't be afraid to say no to someone, because I feel like in this instance you would be saying yes to your stuff, but I feel like you need to stand your ground and give yourself power and permission to say no, because otherwise you're going to be led down a path that is not serving you, that's not doing you any good, and then further down the line you're just going to be stuck in a bit of a place and kind of thinking, shit, like this isn't what I wanted to do, but you're deeper into it, so you're kind of sucked in. So please make sure that you are not just saying yes to please other people. I feel like if this is something that you do not want to do, but you're just trying to do it to support someone else, please do say no, because otherwise, as I say, you'll be kind of up shit creek without a paddle, as they say. So that is for you, my lovely. Just reading comments down here. Lauren, hello to you. Gemma, hello. Yes, I'm working my way down the list. I will get to you. Holly, what I said last. Oh, you'll have to message me about that. My lips are sealed. But very, very intriguing. Okay, so moving down the list. Right, guys, it's been a while since a long while since I've read for you or even connected in with you. So let's see how you're getting on. Let's have a look. Laura, you're very, very welcome. Okay, so let's have a looky see. Okie doke. So guys, for you, you've got the Three of Swords in reverse. You've got the Nine of Pentacles also in reverse, and then you've got the Hanged Man in reverse here as well. So what I'm seeing here for you is that things aren't going to fall into your hands, I want to say here. And over the next 3 months, this is for you to take action. So the next 3 months is taking action, but then I feel over kind of, especially next month in September, this is time for you to take action but not shout about it. And this might sound a bit confusing, but what I feel like you need to be doing is almost like planning behind the scenes. So if you're looking to do anything, to plan anything, to put anything together, don't just do it and shout out to the world like, oh, look, I'm doing this and I'm doing that and this is going to happen. I feel like what you need to do is gather everything, make a plan, get everything that you need, and then when the time is right, then you go, here you go, like, fuck me, this is ready, I'm good to go. Because otherwise I feel like in that short space of time you'll work so hard towards something, and I feel like there's a level of sabotage in there, that someone might pull the rug from under your feet, or maybe steal your idea, or just kind of shit on your parade a little bit. So what I've got here for you is do the action, get everything on the go, but just keep it under wraps. Just be very mindful of who you're telling about your ideas, about your processes, what you're doing. Because I feel like in this one, especially with the Hanged Man, you are not to blame for anything. And I feel like there are people around you that will point the finger at you for no reason other to just massage their egos. So do things for you. Don't give two shits what anyone else is thinking. I noticed since I've said fuck, my numbers have dropped. Oh well. If you've watched me before, you know that I'm a bit of a potty mouth anyway, so there we are. So guys, for you, just kind of bear that in mind. And things aren't just going to fall into your lap either. There does need to be work. There does need to be action and decision making. But just be very, very mindful and aware of who is on your side and who you're inviting in to your projects. So that is for you, my lovely. Okay, scrolling down, see who's popping out. Dun, 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 dun. Okay. Right, Sophie, I'm gonna pull for you, lovely. Let's have a look and see. Astrid, you are very, very welcome. Michael, good evening to you, my lovely. So let's have a look and see for Sophie. Okay. Right, Sophie, for you. Oh, right, okay. So you've got the Two of Pentacles in reverse. You've also got the Two of Swords, and then you've got the Chariot. So these 3 cards, each one of them is telling me the same thing. It's saying there's decisions to be made, or it's one or the other, and it's kind of, do you go from there, or like what's going on? And what I'm feeling here is very much caught in the middle, and a sense of catch-22. There's pros and cons for both things. And the only way I can kind of weigh it up is I feel like, and it sounds maybe selfish, but you need to look at the financial aspect of, will you be better off financially or not? But what I want to say to you, I feel like the second option that's been given is going to be the one that's more beneficial to you, and is going to be the one that you should take. However, time frame wise, I'm feeling over the next 2 months. So don't feel rushed to make a decision into anything yet, but over the next 2 months. And if this doesn't feel relevant yet, give it 2 months, see what comes up. And I feel like if you're really, really stuck, like really trapped between what do I do? The second option, the second one that crops up seems to be the one that's better for you, even though there's pros and cons for both. But for some reason, this option, when it comes up, is going to take you right round to April, May next year. So take that as you will, and just bear that in mind and see how you get on with that. Alex is living for the SNF bombs. Yay. Kais, you're very, very welcome. Lauren did get a notification. Oh no. So do make sure that you've set your, because Facebook has been an arsehole, and apparently only 5% of my card followers are actually seeing my posts, my content and everything, which is a shame, because I'm like pouring my little heart out here, putting out all of this juicy stuff, and nobody's seeing it. So do check your notification settings on the page and make sure that you are getting notified when the juicy stuff goes up. Sophie, interesting, you wonder. Okay, right. Kerry, I'm gonna come to you, my lovely. Where have you gone? Dun, 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 dun. Okay. Holly didn't get one either. Oh no. So do make sure that you do check your settings, because sometimes Facebook just decides that you don't need it. Am I on TikTok? Ooh, I'm not. Well, I am, but I don't post on there. I'm more of a Instagram Reels. I'm more of an Instagrammer. Just popped up on my notification. Oh, it's nice to hear. It's nice to hear that people like tuning in and listening to my shit talk, to my potty mouth. Right, so Kerry, for you, my lovely, I have got here, you've got the 6 of Swords, you've got the 8 of Pentacles in reverse, and then you've also got Strength there. So what I'm seeing for you as well, Strength, very poignant as we move into that Leo phase, and as we're moving into August as well. I feel like for you, you're in transformation, and what I want to say here, especially over August, opportunities will come to you, and they will very much feel like they should be aligned, or they'll very much feel like they've come at a time when you need it. But what I want to say here, especially looking at this one over August, just make sure that you're not adding more and more to your plate, because I feel like you've got a few things that you're working through at the minute, whether it's physical, whether it's emotional things, but there are things that you're working through at the minute, perhaps even work focused. But again, it's that feeling of needing to get all your ducks in a row before you start adding more eggs in. Otherwise you're going to lose track. So let me just give you peace of mind that opportunities will arise over August, and they may not fit right for you, and you may have to turn them down and whatnot, but these opportunities will come back again. So just have that peace of mind there. I'm just going to take one more card for you just to consolidate. Okay, so you've got the 3 of Cups here, and this one is all about that deep sacral energy and that real lovely feminine connection. And what I'm feeling here for you is over the next month or so, the next 6 weeks, shall I say, it's all about connecting in with you, connecting in with your sisters. And when I say sisters, I mean from a sense of like soul sisters and like your spiritual gang, shall we say. Because I'm really feeling that deepening energy and that nurturing, self-nurturing, and with work and with finances, I feel like that will kind of work out on its own. These opportunities will come back, and absolutely, I feel like this is a time to just not necessarily hibernate. I feel like you need to definitely be out there and be within that energy, but make sure you're spending that energy more on you rather than burnout for doing work and the menial stuff as well. So I also feel like, just to kind of finish that off, bringing in that sacral, create. So August for you is a time for creating, a time for ideas and for thinking and really mulling things over. So then from September onwards, you can really kind of hit the ground running to get things underway and to really feel into that you've done the creating, like you've done the thinking. Now it's into the doing energy and the action energy from September onwards. So hopefully you can take that and it gives you some sort of direction. So those cards are for you, my lovely. Okay, so let's have a look. Right, Gemma, let's have a look for you. Let's see what comes up. Okay, let's give these a shuffle. Oh, they don't want to be in there. So Holly says, if you click on the video and click the bell underneath, it works. Ah, there you go. So that might be, I don't know if that's for all of them or if it's just for when I do like a pre-scheduled live. So we'll see. Kirsten, good evening to you. Right, Gemma, 2 of these cards have just fallen out here, and I'm going to put a third one out. Okay, so you've got the 3 of Pentacles, you have got the 9 of Wands in reverse, and then you've got the Star. So looking at these ones, what I'm seeing here is that I feel like the balance needs to come back into play, and I'm pulling these cards for both of you. I feel like there needs to be a level of balance restored, because I feel like it's one of you is just doing one. I don't want to kind of like single either of you out, but I feel like things are a bit one-sided where balance is concerned, and I feel like things need to come back into alignment with both of you and back into balance, because I feel like there's ideas here and there's ideas there, but there's things being done on either side that don't necessarily squeeze and fit together. So there's a lot of sacrifice, and I feel like there needs to be more compromise, more working together rather than you doing one thing and you doing the other. I feel like, and when I say work together, I don't mean actually working together. I mean like bonding together in a way that means that you're getting the results that you want rather than actually working together. But looking into the 9 of Wands here, I do feel like social time for both of you, but separately, is going to be beneficial, because I feel like there's very much, even though there needs to be that balance, it's very much like you're kind of tightly clasped together there. But what I will say with the Star here, it looks like, I feel like within your minds, there's like, obviously, Gemma, I know you're kind of tuning into your more spiritual side. I feel like that needs to be elevated more, and that needs to be coming in, and also working with your intuition and bringing things more, like working up with the mind, because I feel like there's a lot of focus on the body at the minute, but things need to be brought up into the mind, because there's mindset stuff and things going on up there that will then have a positive effect working on what's going on in the body that will really, really help you out. So those are for you. So Carrie, just reading your comment. Amazing. Yay. You are very, very welcome. Oh, thank you. Oh, I love getting nice feedback. It's good. I'm glad it resonates. Amazing stuff. Yes. So I'm going to pull a couple more cards, and then I am going to get to just chitting and chatting. Okay, so let's have a look and see. Right, Rachel, yes, of course you can. Let's have a look. Gemma, you're very, very welcome. Okay, so Rachel, I don't think I've read for you before. So let's have a look and see. You've got the Sun, you have got the 10 of Cups in reverse, and then you've got the 7 of Wands in reverse there. So immediately I want to go into family life and the kind of the family home dynamic, because things are looking a bit upside down at the minute. I don't know if you've been quite stressed, or if things have been, I don't know, things just seem a little bit unsettled, whether you're just quite stressed there or whatever's going on here. I do feel like there's almost a bit of a divide, whether it's a divide in opinions or that there's genuinely been a divide here. But what I'm seeing here for you between now and October, the Sun card here is telling me that there is opportunity for you to move into a space where things are feeling nicer. And I want to say things are feeling a lot sweeter. For some reason, I don't know why, I want to link in with like fruit analogies. I don't know exactly what I'm getting at, but for some reason, like I want to say like the What's the thing? It's like the something, the sweeter the juice. That's coming through for some reason, and I've got that. And yeah, I feel like there needs to be, you need to be able to express yourself more. I feel like you're either in or have been in a state where you've been almost a bit like a caged bird, unable to spread your wings, unable to speak your truth and to really live the way you want to. And now I feel like it's either like you've got your freedom or you're moving into that freedom and you're not quite sure what to do with it. So what I'm feeling here into the root chakra is grounding down, making sure that work and home and everything is feeling good for you. And again, bringing in the throat chakra, really needing to express yourself. And I feel like you do need to really set boundaries here, like really set boundaries. Otherwise you're just going to get shit on time and time again, and then you're going to wonder why you're pissed off and why you're stressed. So take heed with that, but just trust that opportunities and positivity will come between now and October for you. So that is for you, my lovely Magdalena. Yes, of course. I was looking for your comment before and I couldn't find it, so I'm glad you've commented again. So that was for you, Rachel. Magdalena, let's have a look for you. Let's see what we've got. Rachel. Aha, right, I know who you are now. There you go. You're very welcome. Aha. Right, okay, Magdalena, let's have a look and see. Right, the sun has come out for you as well. That sounded very sun. The sun's come out for you. Oh, goodness me. Okay, so you, my lovely, you've got the sun as well. You've got the 3 of Pentacles in reverse, and you've got the 6 of Swords. So again, similarly with the sun, what I'm seeing here is that opportunities are coming up for you, but you don't need to be the one to make all the ideas. You don't need to be the one to set all the plans. And whether this is concerning work life or home life, I'm not exactly sure, but I feel like it's okay to share the workload or to take a little step back and be like, no, what do you want to do? Or what do you think we should do moving forward? Because I feel like looking at this one, the 6 of Swords, this is telling me that this is your chance now to have someone guide you forward a little bit, and to I just get a real sense of like you needing to relax and almost relinquish some control, I think is the way I'm moving into. So rather than feeling like everything is your responsibility, or that you need to control everything, or that you need to make sure everything is just as it is, take a little step back, let someone else help you, let someone else take responsibility. So it's not a case of you not getting the support. I feel like the support is there, but you're very much, you like what you like the way that you like it. So this is saying just let your guard down a little bit, soften that, and just take things as it comes. Allow people to help you, allow people to recommend things to you, and don't worry too much about things being just as they are. Allow some spontaneity to come in and to go with the flow a little bit. Don't be kind of this so much. Give yourself a bit of a break, especially over the summer, and see how you get on with that, because I feel like that will do you really good, because I'm feeling lots of tension, especially in the arms and the shoulders, and very much everything is just go. So Alex, you like that sweet, send help. Oh, I love it. So yeah, just kind of releasing some of that control and passing some of that responsibility on, sharing it out, not worrying if things don't go the way that you visualized it to a T. So let things just kind of take their course and happen as they will. So there you go, my lovely. That is for you. Hopefully you can take that one. It seems like Alex can definitely relate that for you. So there you are, my lovely. Let's have a look and see. Right, I'm going to pull just a couple more, and then that is me cards for the evening. So speak now or forever hold your peace. Okay. You are very, very welcome, my lovely. Hang on a sec. I'm just going to step over there just for a hot second because I needed to do something. Stay there. Don't go anywhere. I'm right here. Just need to adjust. So unless you might have joined a bit later and you might not have known. So before I came live, I was that was the chair, by the way. That was not me. So I was at a yoga class. So I'm all kind of, everything's like all stuck. So I had to unstuck myself. So Michelle and Michael, yes, I will come to you, and then that is that. So there we go. No more requests. Alex, hold your peace. I love it. I do love it. Really, really do. So I am going to get to, I have got quite a passionate rant tonight, actually, and a topic that's kind of very much in the news, shall we say, but something that I'm feeling very strongly about. So we will be getting to that, and we'll be joining in, and we'll be, yes. Okay, so Michael, my lovely, oh no, sorry, we'll do Michelle, sorry, and then Michael. So Michelle, for you, you've got the 5 of Pentacles there. You have got the Knight of Pentacles, and then you've got the Sun in reverse. So Michelle, I feel like for you, looking at this, you might feel like things aren't quite happening for you, or things are a bit of a go slow and a stalemate. But what I'm seeing here is that they are happening. They're just a bit kind of taking their time very slowly. But what I'm feeling here, where finances are concerned, I just feel like there's some sort of block or resistance. Yeah, I can't quite put my finger on it, but I feel like there's something that you should be moving forward into. And really, Alex, I'm just reading your comment. So Michelle, something that you should be moving into, and it's there. I feel like there's some sort of financial commitment to it, but for some reason you're holding back and you're not moving into it. And the Sun is telling me there it's like you're passing up an opportunity, and I'm not sure exactly why. Let me just take a double check here. Okay, so there, 4 of Pentacles. I feel like this is for you and your self-care. So maybe this is why you're passing it up. Maybe there's sort of feelings of guilt or something for moving into it, but I do feel like you need to, and something that I always say, like, you can't pour from an empty cup. I was going to wear that t-shirt today, but I wore my Mean Girls one instead. That's why her hair is so big, because it's full of secrets. But Michelle, for you, what I feel like, I want to say, take a chance and do something like guilt-free for yourself. Like, you don't need to devote everything to everyone else. Take time for you and really kind of step into and learn to embrace you. Obviously, I know that being within the soul circle, you're kind of stepping into that with me anyway, but I feel like there is more unraveling for you, but you're restricting yourself of opportunities. So maybe some limiting beliefs that need to be worked through there, but definitely give yourself more opportunity and say yes, not to everything, but say yes to a couple more things. So that is for you, my lovely. And then Michael, we've got for you. Right, Liney, I will sort you out as well, seeing as you're my little sister. And then that's the last one. Absolutely the last one. Loving the support. This is why I love coming live, because you guys are just amazing, and I love it. The energy and just the chat, and it's great. Not the fly though. So Michael, for you, okie dokie. So you've got the 3 of Swords, you've got the 10 of Swords in reverse. Actually, the 3 was reverse as well. 10 of Swords in reverse, and then you've got the Ace of Swords also in reverse. So I feel like there's some sort of a transition on your mind, and there's delays here. But I feel like here with this transition or this new phase, it should be coming, and it's been put off and put off. And whether that's down to your own doing or whether it's someone else, but I feel like you're really, really having to work for what's going on here, or there's more effort that's needed than you first realized. But what I'm feeling like here over the next 3 months, and especially moving into October, this kind of transformation, this shift will happen October time for you. But again, I do feel like the work needs to be put in. Decisions need to be made, because forgive me if I'm sounding a bit harsh, but I feel like you're just kind of dilly-dallying a bit, and you're just kind of umming and ahhing, and you're thinking like, oh, I don't know, well, maybe, I don't know. Like, you need to make a decision, okay? You need to decide if it's a yes or a no. There's not really an in-between for you at this point. I feel like you need to be all in or just completely fuck it off. Otherwise, it's not going to fit. It's not going to work. So make those decisions pretty sharpish, and then start to take action, because you're probably sat there thinking, oh, this isn't working for me, and this isn't quite happening as I want it to. But are you taking the action, or are you just sitting there like this, waiting for it to drop into your hands? Because trust me, Michael, this is not going to happen. It's not just going to drop into your hands like fairy dust, and you can be like, fuck yeah. It's not going to work like that. You have to actually put in the effort, and then when this transition happens, then things will start kind of coming in like that. So obviously with manifesting and whatnot, you can send it out, and you can send it out, but you still need to take action, and you still need to do the do. You can't just think the think and then not do the do. Otherwise, it's like kind of like that story of the man saying, oh, like, dear God, like, help me win the lottery. And he prays and he prays and he prays, help me win the lottery. And then comes back and goes, well, help me out. You got to buy a ticket first. So, Michael, you've got to buy your ticket first, and then things will start happening. So there you go. That is for you. I'm glad you can take that as well. So there we go. So let's have a look and see. Right, okay, Liney, for you next, and then that is me for readings. Then I'm getting on to my rant. And then when I've done the rant, I will show you around the website and the shop and what juicy stuff is going on there, because I've got some new things for you. I say new, they've been on there really for a couple of weeks, but because I didn't do my live last week, it's just sat there like, hello, help me. And nobody's seen it yet because I've not been live to shout about it, and Facebook's been an asshole and not putting my posts out there. So what I will say though, and this may seem a bit like needy, but if you do see any of my posts, or even afterwards, go through the page and just literally, if you want to just, oh, I don't want to bring that one up, just like loads of stuff, because then Facebook will think, oh, okay, you like that content, we'll show you more of it. So if you do like a few things, then it will, like, stuff from the page will come up more on your news feed. It's just the Facebook algorithm's been shit. Okay, so Liney, for you, you've got the 10 of Wands in reverse. You have got the Page of Cups also in reverse. And you've got Judgment. There is a fear of being judged here, I'm feeling, and a fear of moving forward. What I have got here is with the 10 of Wands in reverse, it's kind of like well, I always say when this card comes up, I'm like, that's like trying to keep a fire going in a snowstorm. This card is showing me that it's like that fire is out. That fire, like, you're just like, fuck that shit. So this is giving me October. So I feel like between now and October, there are decisions to be made about anything that you're cutting loose. And with that Judgment card there, do not have fear of judgment, because you're just going to end up shit creek otherwise. So looking here, I feel like there's lots of people that are going to put their 2 pence in telling you what you should do, but ultimately it's your choice. So do what feels good to you, and then by October, I feel like you should be able to make an informed decision. Sean Connery lips on decision. There we are. So, but what I will say is, don't just kind of think about stuff and then decide in October. I feel like you kind of need to decide now, but build it up to October so you've got a plan. So then come October, you can be like, yes, this is happening now. I'm ready for this. So there you go. You've already, well, there we are. So this is all about you making the plan between now and October. So then come October time, you can be like, well, I have got everything ready that I need, so I can do what I got to do. Okie dokie. So, yay. Let's move into our little ranty rant. So if you are still there hanging out, you have, oh, okay, yes, ring me later. So if you are still there hanging out, if you're ready for a rant, if you are ready to, let me know. I'm just going to nip and grab something, and I will be straight back with you. Okay. Ooh, can't reach. There we go. Ding, ding, ding. Okie dokie. Right, let me take a seat. That was the chair again. The cheeky chair. Right, everyone's ready for the rant, Okay, so maybe you've not watched me before, but most of you that have watched me and watch regularly will know that I'm very much all for bigging up the women, all for like, fuck yeah, like that real female energy, like taking back our power, stepping into our power, embracing it. And you probably will have noticed, unless you've been living under a rock, it's not something that I've particularly looked into and read the stories as such, but it's something that's like triggering me, and I want to talk about it. So you'll have seen, obviously, the Olympics is on, and the uniforms, or the regulations of what they have to wear. So that is what I'm touching upon this evening, because this is kind of, because you've seen the pictures of the men wearing what they're wearing, like down to the knee, all this, and then female teams are getting fined because they're not wearing pants, like because they're not wearing little bikini bottoms that show their arse cheeks. And this is what I want to touch upon, and obviously talking about like the story as such, but into the bigger picture of why are we not allowed to cover up? But then when we don't cover up, there's judgment. There is constant judgment anywhere. So I want to kind of reach into kind of thinking of a time where perhaps you've been judged for something that you've worn, or that you have been kind of felt like you weren't good enough because you've worn something, whether you've been too covered up, whether you've been too exposed. And it kind of boils down to, again, bringing into this like empowering ourselves. Why do we give a shit what other people are wearing? Like, really, like, why? Because at the end of the day, if we all just stopped giving a shit about what other people are thinking and doing, Lauren. Oh, Lauren, I love it. Yeah, if we just stop giving a shit about what everyone else is thinking and doing, and put all of this angry energy into just fueling our own life choices, fueling our own things that we're working on, the world would be a fucking better place. Because like, what pervs are in this regulation place saying, nope, they have to have this much, it needs to be this much above this, like literally measuring how much arse cheek should be on show, when the guys are getting to bimble about in the knee-length shorts and nobody's batting an eyelid. I want to see the fucking men in bikinis. I want to see them with their arse cheeks out. Like, that would be outrage. Imagine that if, like, you kind of said to the men's teams, oh no, like, that's not regulation, you need to be wearing like this, and they would kick off. And then why would they kick off? Oh, because it would be violation of their human rights, or it would be this and that, and it's just like, what the fuck? Like, surely we have reached a point where equality should be more of a thing. And Pat wants to see them in budgie smugglers. There we go. So it's just kind of, we're still within that rule for one and rule for another. And this isn't me kind of men hating. That's not what I'm doing here. But I'm just trying to bring back in this sense of equality, because as women as well. So obviously, I know we've got a couple of guys watching this evening, and like, thank you for being here and thank you for joining in this conversation. But as women, like, everyone's kind of like, oh, fucking feminists and this and that, and feminists trigger. And yes, there is some feminists out there that do give us a bad name, but they're kind of saying like, why are women fighting for this? Why are women so triggered by this? And it is because we have fought for centuries. So obviously within this lifetime, but past lives and going back centuries and centuries, women have been persecuted. They have been victimized. Women have been through a lot. So it's only within the sort of past 100 years or so that women have been allowed to have their own bank accounts. Like, how fucking stupid is that? Otherwise it would be the father, or it would go to the husband. And then I seen a post yesterday about a woman being arrested for wearing trousers, and this was just only going back, I think, to the 30s. Absolutely stupid. And if we just kind of concentrated more on our mentality and what we're doing and what we're achieving and making the world a better place, and not concentrating on what people are wearing. So equally, coming into like schools, school uniforms are absolutely ridiculous. Children getting sent home, girls getting sent home because the ankles are out. Well, like children getting sent home because they haven't got the right shoes. Children getting sent home because something on their collar doesn't sit right. It is stupid. Like, even Alex, I'm just reading yours. Yeah, I got, yeah. Oh, it's ridiculous. Yeah, I'm absolutely with you there. And I think people's judgments are just, people are stuck in their old ways. And you don't look like a guy at all. Obviously, we've had the Zoom chats and that, but then obviously you're not. But if you were, like, what's their business to scream and be like, oh, get out of here? It's just, the world has gone mad. And there we go. So Linda's saying, there we go. Saw a story about boys in schools are not allowed to wear shorts, but they can wear skirts. Yeah, we've seen that. And then the boys go into school all in their groups wearing skirts, and it's like, well, but the girls have to wear skirts, and it's just like, it's stupid, it's weird. And there's so many stories out there, like I can't even touch upon them all because there is so many. But as women and girls, we're made to feel like our appearance is more important than our education, or than our work, or more important than what we're trying to achieve. And it's sad. It is really, really sad. So I invite and implore you, ladies and gentlemen that are watching, to just kind of be more mindful of other people when they're around you, and not giving a shit what they're doing, but equally standing up and just being brave enough to go out there and not give two shits what anyone's thinking about you. And I've said this before, and I'll say it again. What other people think of you is none of your business, and it's not. If you spent your whole life pandering to and pleasing other people, you're going to end up in a shitstorm of unhappiness and sadness, and you're going to be living a life that doesn't feel good for you. You're going to be living a life that you're going to be living someone else's life, and it's not going to be feeling good. So you do you. And yes, there are certain rules there, but actually rules are there to be broken sometimes. So I'm going to actually touch on to a post I put out a while ago. And if you have seen the movie Footloose, whether it's the old one or the new one, just give me a number 1 in the comments. And if you have not seen Footloose, give me a number 2. I'm intrigued to see. I'm just reading my sister's comments. So yeah, if you have seen Footloose, give me a 1. If you've not seen Footloose, give me a 2. So Michelle's seen Footloose, fabulous. Astrid has, Sarah has, Alex, yes, pay gap. That is absolutely 40%. That is crazy, absolutely mad. So lots of you have seen Footloose. Alex, you haven't seen Footloose. Oh my goodness. Oh, you need to watch it. So personally, I prefer the original one with Kevin Bacon. The new one's okay, but the old one's the best. So touching into Footloose. So the story of it is, so you've got this guy, Ren, who his mum sadly passed away, and he moves from Boston to this little town out the back of nowhere called Beaumont. And lots of people, Sam, hello. Oh, you're just in touch. You've missed. Well, you're in between my rant. I'm talking about Footloose, so I'm still like mid rant. But there we go. So yeah, so Ren moves from Boston to Beaumont, and it's a very small town where, unfortunately, there was a bunch of kids had gone to a concert or wherever they'd gone, and on the way back there was a terrible accident, and they died. So one of the boys who had died was the son of the, what do they call it? Not the pastor, like the priest? No, the churchman. I don't know what his official title is, but the guy that runs the church. So it was the son of him. So they imposed a ban on dancing and on on music that was overstimulating, shall we say. So Footloose with Kevin Bacon is the best one. I agree, Linda. So yeah, there's this band, but Ren he's into his gymnastics, he's into his dancing, and he comes from Boston into this little small town, and he gets himself in quite a bit of trouble. Then you've got Ariel, who is the churchman, the churchman's daughter. So she's a bit of a rebel. So she's the preacher's daughter, the preacher, or something like that. So she's a bit of a loose cannon, and she's got a boyfriend, but then her and Ren get a thing going, and basically Ren, by no fault of his own, gets a bit of a bad name for himself. He's not really done anything wrong. He's just kind of been in the wrong place at the wrong time. So her dad, so Ariel's dad, is not very keen on Ren. So you've got this big ban on dancing, on kids, like basically teenagers being teenagers. And Ren is quite new. He meets his good friend, well, his new friend Willard. Willard is something to behold. So I don't know. I think I prefer the first Willard to the second Willard. Let me know in the comments how you're feeling about it. I think, yeah, Linda, I want to say Preacher's feeling good. Have the soundtrack on tape. I love it. Oh, the soundtrack is so good. So good. So yeah, Willard becomes Ren's friend. And obviously they're all good at dancing, that they all want to be dancing, and Willard can't dance. So anyway, so this I am getting to a point. So I was talking about rules are made to be broken. So they've got the rules where they're not allowed to dance and this, that, and the other, but they all want to dance, and they go out of town and do a sneaky little dance and whatnot. So Ren puts it to the town council that he would like to either oppose the ban, and he would like to have a high school dance for the kids. And then they're just like, no. And that's that. And it's a bit like shit on. And obviously he's trying to break the rules for them to do something good. So then it's kind of like, oh fuck, like what do we do now? They've said no. So then he goes and has this chat with Ariel's father. They're talking about like he's not going to corrupt anyone. It's not corruption. And he does this talk about where like there's a time to mourn, there's a time to weep, and there's a time to dance. So then they still kind of say, no, you can't have it in Beaumont. But where he's working is like just outside, but still kind of within the distance. So then they get to have it there. They have the best time. There is no corruption. And Ariel's father actually kind of gets her a little corsage and gives in. And it's all very lovely at the end. So the point there about saying like rules are meant to be, that there are some rules there that are meant to be broken, but rules are created out of fear. So obviously within this movie, they've had that terrible accident where some of the kids had died, and they created the rule out of fear that bad was going to come from people listening to music, from dancing, from doing all this reckless stuff. So they put these rules in place for fear of anything bad happening again. And the point that I'm making is rules are getting brought in left, right, and center at the minute, and they really kind of. At what point do you stop and think, right, okay, this is a rule, but it's a fucking stupid rule. Like, this rule was not put there for safety. It was put there for fear. And I'm not telling you to go out and start like breaking the law and everything like that. That's not what I'm saying. But I just mean that there are some times we need to push the boundaries to create positive change. Just like Ren did. Just like Ren pushed the boundaries to create something positive, to create something good and better for the kids of Beaumont. And it worked out really well. They had an amazing dance, and like the end scene is just it's the best. It's really, really good. So definitely watch Footloose if you can. But my point is that we can't just live in fear of bad stuff happening all the time. We need to put ourselves forward, and we need to really kind of embrace change and not give in to fear. And I think as well at the same time, not just about rules being broken, but just in general, just the way that you live your life is don't not do something because you're scared it might not work. Like, would you rather have done it and it not work, or not done it and it probably would have worked, but you'll never know? So regret is also a terrible thing. So what I'm trying to get across and what I'm trying to say this evening is that don't not do things just because someone else has told you that you shouldn't, or don't just back down because the man said no. Don't just kind of cut your losses and be like, oh, well, that's that then. Just because someone else has shit talked you into believing that it's not right or that you shouldn't do something. So there we go. Sam says life's too short to live in fear. Absolutely. Absolutely. And there, Sarah. There we go. When rock and roll came to light, they said it was the devil's work. Exactly. And it comes from a place of fear because people are in their comfort zones and they're afraid to move forward into new and different things. And I think it is like those of us that are here, and I'm sure it's most of you watching, like we are pioneers, whether we give ourselves the credit for it or not, but we are in such a state of, even though it may not feel like it because of the topics we spoke about this evening, but such a state of progression and a state of being able to move forward to create change. And I do really think over the past 18 months, since probably the beginning of 2020, really, everything that we've moved through with everything with the BLM movement, also with the fires in Australia that we had, and all the crazy shit that was going down the beginning of last year, and then obviously moving through and into COVID, I feel like this is kind of the world's way and the universe's way of saying, right, let's dredge shit up so that you've got opportunity to make positive change. Because let's be honest, when you're in your comfort zone, nothing is really pushing you to make change. Nothing is really in your face to say, right, we need to sort this shit out, because everything's fine and dandy when you're in your comfort zone. So this is like the universe's way of dredging everything up so we can address it. And yes, we are and have been in a very shit time, and lots of people have suffered. There has been lots of terrible, terrible things going on. But we need to look at what we can learn from that. How can we look at moving forward from everything that has happened, not just on a global scale, but personally to us over the past 18 months. So you can share if you want to, or keep it to yourself. It's up to you how much you want to share. But thinking about what has happened to you over the past 18 months that has either opened up and facilitated change for you, or maybe it's still knocking on your door asking for change, and just kind of there waiting for you to address it. So maybe there's some things kind of stood there like, hi, come and help me, sort me out, and you're like, oh no, I'm not ready, and we're shying away from it, when actually we should be embracing the change. We should be embracing kind of facing up to shit that's going on, because I tell you, I have personally been through a journey of self-discovery and of kind of moving through my own stuff, and a lot of, I suppose it's like shadow work on a global scale. And if you don't know what shadow work is, so obviously we've got the light and the dark, and what I will put out there right now, and most of you know this already, but just for those of you that don't know it, or maybe you've forgotten, I can't stand love and light. Love and light to me is like a rusty cheese grater. It makes me shudder. What is love and light? I'm not going to get started on that one, but going back to shadow work, like, you don't need to give people light. You don't need to wish them light, because you are the light. But equally to that, so if you think about the moon, you've got the light side and the dark side. And with that dark side this is where it's still very much a part of us, but it's maybe the side that we push down, or that we don't want to address. It's the side of us that keeps our trauma in there, or any of our negative experiences, our limiting beliefs, anything that's, oh, Sam and Astrid, oh no, don't do it to me. It's anything that's stored within the body, within the mind, that we know is negative, but it's kind of, we've just pushed it to one side because we just know. And those of you that are all about the love and the light, you're never going to dredge through that. It's just going to sit there. So with the shadow work, it's about shining a light on it, and not necessarily cleaning it out, but just acknowledging that it's there, and really kind of stepping into the fact of, this is a part of you. You're not going to get rid of it because it's very much there. You just need to fuse it together to to allow and enable yourself to move forward in a positive way. So anything that's kind of on your mind, anything that you've been through that you're really hanging on to, that's not doing you any good, everyone's all about, oh, love and light. Like, just think positive thoughts, think good vibes. And it's not what it's about. It's not. We need to accept both sides of ourselves to be whole. Otherwise, you're only going to look at the light side. And then when the going gets tough, you're going to run and duck for cover because you don't know how to deal with the shit stuff. So I do feel like me saying shadow work on a global scale, this is the universe giving us opportunity. And that's really what I feel about that. This is an opportunity given to us to enable ourselves to see things from a different perspective, because I know a lot of lives have changed, a lot of circumstances have changed, and we are, as Leslie says there, we do appreciate smaller things. We notice things more than we did before. We appreciate things more. So definitely, like, kind of moving into that, that's, from a perspective, I suppose it's a good thing because it is inviting in that change. But Magdalena is asking me, this is a touchy question, and I don't want to get kind of political on here. So what do I think about COVID vaccines and lockdown? So I have had both of my vaccines, and I don't know, I don't want to say I was resistant as such, but because I do have a chronic health condition, and I was quite sort of apprehensive about that because I didn't know how that was going to work with me. Was it going to cause a flare up? Was it going to make me really ill? But because I've got a chronic health condition and an autoimmune condition, I suppose the fear of actually getting COVID, my immune system is pretty shit. So even though when I did have my vaccines, I felt like dog shit for days, I kind of prefer my chances with the vaccine rather than without it, because I haven't got a great immune system anyway. But I don't know, I'm not one of these conspiracy theorists that kind of think that the world is out to get us and that, like, Bill Gates and all this is going on. That's not where I'm at, to be honest. I do think that there is something that's there's more to it than meets the eye, but I'm not one of these massive conspiracy nuts that's going to say that they're just implanting tracking devices and whatnot. But for lockdown, I think from the perspective of kind of like family values or realizing what's important, I think it has been almost pivotal, because I've seen so many people appreciating more what they have. And even like with the time, people that have not been at work, that have had to take that time out, have been learning a new skill or revisiting things that they really enjoyed before that they haven't done for a while. And I feel like it's facilitated and opened things up. So from this point of view, rather than a political, like, anti-vaxxer point of view, I think just from a general COVID point of view, I think it really, really facilitated some positive change for a lot of us. And actually, me just being, well, everyone being at home and more has meant that we've connected with people online, and we've maybe met and connected with people that we wouldn't have done had COVID not happened. So in a way, I'm kind of, and it may, obviously I know there are people out there that have lost people due to COVID, but I am kind of personally, I'm grateful for COVID because it has awakened things within me and facilitated opportunities that I would never have had in my personal life and within my business as well. So pre-COVID, I was just running meditation classes. I swore that I was never going to do readings again. It just wasn't my bag. It wasn't feeling good to me. And I was just going to run meditation classes and teach drawing classes, and it was lovely. Belinda, hello, my lovely. So I got to that, and then lockdown happened, and because I was doing art club at school, I was doing drawing classes, I was doing a lot of like in-person stuff. And then I was just like, fuck, I can't do that now. Like, I literally had to change everything that I did to online, and it was really, really shit, to be honest. Like, I lost probably 2/3 of my annual income, and it was pretty shit. But then actually from that, I got back into doing the more intuitive work. Obviously doing the meditation was still there, but I got back into doing cards again. For a very, very short period, I got back into doing mediumship, but that was a definite no. And And I've moved into actually like growing my business properly and learning things, connecting with people, and the connections I've made, I'm so grateful for. And like I say, if COVID hadn't happened, I wouldn't be here doing this now. So I am, in a way, very grateful, even though I'm very sad that the world has gone through so much hurt. I'm grateful for the opportunities that it has created. So I'm just going to read through some of your comments as well. Pat's great. Oh, thank you, Pat. Bless you. Sam, amazing. Yay. Thank you. So Sarah, before COVID, wow. Yes. See, that is amazing, Sarah. And yeah, I can empathize with you there, because I've been at a point as well where I didn't want to go out. It was going back when I just had Levi, so going back 9 years, and I went through a similar phase of not wanting to go out, or not wanting to go out alone, and not very anxious. And to be honest, yeah, I get where you're coming from with that, because with less people being about, it's more manageable and less daunting. What I will say is I'd gone out to pick up my new glasses a couple of months ago, and literally I didn't realize it was market day in town, and I got so overwhelmed by the amount of people, and I was like, oof. And because I live in quite a small village anyway, there's not generally lots of people around here. So unless I go into town, it's pretty non-peoply. So COVID has had a bit of an effect on me, like group wise. I don't mind small groups, but big crowds of just random people, I'm very much like, don't know how I feel about it. But there we are. Just reading Belinda's, didn't have to have a house full of people at Christmas. There you go. See, that is a plus. That's a plus. I keep saying to Mark, I was like, oh, we should have got married this year, because then we would have had to limit how many people. We wouldn't have had to invite everyone that we don't really like, but we have to invite them anyway. But there we go. That ship seems to have sailed. Alex, thanks to COVID, working from home over a year now. Amazing. Yes. And it can be really, really beneficial, obviously, to work from home and to have, I suppose, a level of more freedom. I'm quite lucky because I get to work from home anyway. Apart from two afternoons a week, I'll go into school and do art wellbeing intervention sessions with children, which I absolutely adore. But again, having that sense of freedom and not being caged in like a cubicle or stuck at a desk in an office all day is very liberating. And knowing that you can get up and go for a walk if you need to, and just kind of get out and be out there. So there we are. So I have got some goodies to show off. I have got some real goodies to show off. First of all, though, I wanted to mention I have got, you might have seen it, I put a post up. I did mention it before quickly, but I put a post up, I put it on my personal one, but then I cross-shared it over onto the page. I've got a couple of blank canvases, and I'm putting out there a couple of openings in my diary for the soul art painting commissions. So the ones I've got, the canvases, are the circular ones, and they are out there if you would like to go for one. I have got, let me do a screen share. Alex, what's your other way to get during lockdown? I got enough of my own. But if anyone else wants to take some, then they're welcome to. Okay, so first of all, I'll show you this. So there's me. So soul art. So what is it? It's basically, as it says there, it's a very special process. So soul art is me tuning into your energy, channeling in with your energy, really connecting in deep with you, to then get a visual of what I can see connecting in, and then I'm going to recreate that on a canvas in oils and also with crushed crystals. So I use, you might have seen here beside me, I've got my granite pestle and mortar, and I'll crush the crystals up. So each one of these soul art pieces is infused with different crystals, and you'll get a note of what crystals are in there. Also, it may come with light language, with prayer, with guidance, with some sort of message. And for the most part, they're quite abstract, but again, they're subjective to what you see within them, what the message is to you. And these are quite healing, very, oh no, I am hiding, aren't I? There we go, put me there. So they are quite healing, and they should speak to your soul in a way. So they may not speak quite to your conscious mind, but they should awaken something deep within you, either a sense of home or a feeling of comfort or of healing. And they are not just some paint slapped on to create a pretty picture. They are infused with healing energy. They're infused with the crystals. They are completely channeled, bespoke for you. So they are something that is quite different, but they are there if you want to check them out. I've got a couple of spaces, so just tune in down in here. So again, they're quite abstract, and all of them will be very, very different. No two will look the same. So moving down there, so the personal soul art ones, you can get the prices on there, different shapes and sizes on there. I've got a couple of circle canvases. They're the 12-inch ones I've got at the minute. And then what you do is you book in for your 30-minute session, and it will just be to chat with you to see how you're feeling and anything that you feel that you need, and also for me to kind of tune in and get a real feel for you and your energy, so then I can really focus that energy on you. Oh shit, I need to plug myself in and really kind of make that a really special piece for you. So they are there when you book the I can't get my charger. When you book the session, so there is a £50 upfront payment to be made, and then the rest will just be like separately invoiced to you, and then obviously it's all done like kind of personally. It's not just a kind of you place an order and wham bam, it's kind of done behind the scenes. It's very much a process that you're involved in. I'm just reading comments down. Thank you, Sam. Yes, Magdalena, I love it. Yes, I love it. So that is the soul art bits there. And if you're not quite ready to commit yet, if you don't know if you're in on it, then you can fill out the form and see where you want to go with that. So what you can also do is I'm putting workshops together. I've done the soul art workshops before, and I have got something in planning, but it's very much under wraps at the minute. Very much under wraps, but more to come on that. However, who's ready for a peek in the shop? Because I haven't shown you the shop for a while. So let's have a look, see what's in there. There is some new things in there that I'm very, 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 very excited to share. So I know I'm looking small behind the flames, but I am here. Okay, so in the shop, if you have not seen my shop before, there's quite an array of goodies in there. So we've got tarot and oracle decks. We have got chakra and aura sprays. There's jewelry. There's aromatherapy, incense, sage, smudging. There is divination, energy, charging items. It says stationery and books. I've got books in there at the minute. The stationery is a work in progress. There's also chakra crystal sets. So they've got singing bowls. I'll come to that in a minute. There's bath and body bits as well. And we have got some new clothing items. But you may have spied that it says about the surprise and the subscription boxes. So everyone's excited to see what's in the shop. So there is self-care subscription boxes, which they are very much like they come as a surprise what's in there. But rather than everyone getting the same shit in there every month, like if there's 10 people that have a box and 10 people will not get the same thing. So I'll very much tune into your energy and what I feel that you personally need. And that will be a subscription box that will go out to you each and every month. And there is different levels of that as well. So let's take a wee peek. So looking on here as well, and what I will say is these are UK only because of obviously postage and whatnot and regulations and all that malarkey. But you've got the subscription box there, which is £22 a month, or you can go for the mini one, which is £9 a month. However, if you are in my soul circle, you do get your discount on these as well. So it's just up to you what you want to opt for, whether you want the one with more fancier stuff, or if you just want a mini treat each month. And it is literally just a subscription. You set it up, your payment will come out automatically each month, and then Sam and then it's just kind of automatic, it will come out to you. But with the subscription boxes, you'll also get some like guidance for the month ahead. It may come printed, or you may just get like a QR code to scan in, and you'll get access to the digital PDF form. Pat's ordered a t-shirt today. Yeah, I'm going to show the t-shirts in a minute. So that is the self-care boxes. However, if you don't want to commit to one every single month, but you would either like one for yourself or you would like one to gift to somebody. Then here we are. So do you remember when you were a kid and you go into like the post office or the shop and you get yourself a lucky bag? So it's the same sort of same type of thing, really. Like, it's a surprise box, but it's good surprises, and I'll make sure I'm not sending you shit, and it all looks and smells lovely. So there will be bath and body bits in there. There will be like spiritual self-care bits in there. There'll be lots of nice little treats in there for you that will help you feel good about yourself, that may even help you like deepen your connection and whatnot. So with the treat boxes, like the one-offs, you've got the mini one, you've got the medium one, or you've got the indulgent one. So the indulgent one is very much packed full of goodies. At £44 you would hope it to be. Anyway, so then you've got the medium one, which is full of nice lovely goodies, and then you've got the mini one, which is just kind of like a pick-me-up. So Michelle, yes, absolutely, you could indeed. Obviously, if you put on your order that that's who it's for, then I can tailor it to make sure that it is more suitable for her. But obviously with these ones, you can order one for you, you can have one sent direct to someone else, and you can have, if you want to, like a lovely little, like a gift note put in as well. So they're all kind of wrapped and put together by me anyway. So if you send your requests, I'm happy to oblige. So that is the boxes, all very exciting. So also you'll have spied new. So this is something I'm going to be expanding the collection. Pat's already mentioned that she's ordered the t-shirt, and a couple of others have got t-shirts as well. So these are my own designs, and they are obviously on t-shirts in different colors, in different sizes. So I will show you these ones and see what you think. So they're all 100% cotton as well. So this one just comes in black, and this is my design. Just there you go. Just being me, NFG. So anyone in the comments care to enlighten us what NFG stands for? Let's have a look. Alex, F1 was needed. Yes. Oh, amazing. I love it. Pat wants an NFG one. So just being me, NFG. NFG is no fucks given. And that is the vibe that we would just want to send out. Just being me, no fucks given. It's special, it's important. But if you're wearing that, like, it doesn't actually swear on the t-shirt. So you can wear it out in public. So that's that one. That is £18. That does just come in the black, but size-wise, so they are in unisex sizes, but it goes from small right up to 3XL. So I ordered a medium, and I'm a size 14, and they're quite fairly baggy on me. They're quite roomy. So I would say that a medium is probably like a 14 to a 16, a small like a 10 to a 12. But they're quite nice loose fitting. I would say that the large is probably more like an 18, and then from there on up. But it just depends how booby and chesty you are. But they are unisex ones. So if there's any guys there watching that would like one, then fill your boots. You are welcome to them. Then also we've got this one. I could not make a t-shirt and not have this one. So it wouldn't be me if we didn't have this in the collection. You can't pour from an empty cup. Of course you can't. So this one again comes in the small up to 3XL, and the color choices you've got on that, you've got black, navy, berry, the burnt orange is out of stock, or you've got white. So there you go. I've got this one in the black, which is quite funky. I like it. So that one again, 100% cotton, and they are, honestly, they feel really, really nice quality. I've got a couple of the t-shirts because obviously I had to order them because I can't just sell you shit that I've not tried myself. And then this one, my favorite, Unleashing My Inner She, and it says underneath, and there's a star in there for the eye, but Inner She is shit hot energy. So this one has been a very popular one. Sam, needle daughter with witches we didn't wear. Yes. Oh, do you know, I'm working on lots of designs. I want to get hoodies and more bits in. So there we go. Alex, NFG is genius. Yes, I love it. So yeah, this is going to be expanding, but obviously I just wanted to get a few designs out there to begin with. But it will be like very much, very empowering kind of stuff, or kind of witchy, I suppose, or just a bit nerdy. Like, I don't, yeah, because those of you that know me, you know I love a good t-shirt with a slogan and whatnot in it, and I do think I'm going to have to create my own version of "Don't be a dick," because that is my slogan. That's what I say at home all the time. So when I actually seen one that said "Don't be a dick," I had to buy it, but I'm going to have to add them in. Alex says hoodies or pajamas. Ooh, do you know, actually, so the t-shirts I've been buying in bigger sizes and just wearing them as just night t-shirts, and they're good. They're so comfy, and again, because they are 100% cotton, they're nice and they're breathable. So those are there to fill your boots with. That's the Unleashing My Inner She. So you've got black, navy, red. You've got forest, which is dark green, and then you've got Kelly, which is light green. You've got autumn, which is very much a bit of me, the orange there. I've got this one in the navy, but yes, very, very lovely. I'm liking the tees and the clothing. So that's that bit. But any suggestions, please do pop them in. But yeah, hoodies look like they're going to be a goer. Yes. I'm going to get on having a look. I can probably, those designs I can easily put onto hoodies as well, because they're already set up on there. So yay. Pat ordered the berry one. Oh, I like it. I like it. Okay, so then next up we've got, I'm just going to go into aromatherapy actually, because I don't know if this was about when I last did a proper live, but we have got, Sam, you'll be pleased to know, we've got essential oils in. So we have got 2 blend oils. So we've got a happiness essential oil blend, and then we've got a relaxing essential oil blend. So the happiness one is, let me tell you exactly what's inside there. So you've got dun, 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 bergamot, ylang ylang, and grapefruit in this one. And then in the other one, you have got lavender and mandarin. So that is the blends. But then if we're going back to the aromatherapy, then we've got here. So you've got, I kind of went, because Sam gives good advice on our oils. So I kind of went for the ones that Sam normally recommends as the top ones. So you've got peppermint, you've got eucalyptus, rosemary, lavender, and lemon is the ones there that you can get in on. So there we are. Alex, delivery. So for the clothing, delivery is normally kind of, it does say 7 to 10 days, but mine came a bit quicker because they do come from, so the clothing items are print to order. So they do have a little bit of a longer turnaround time, but actually mine were probably about 5 days or so. So really, really, really good timing actually. But anything else from the shop, so some bits will stay, if they come from Leslie at What I Love, it will come in a separate package from anything that you order direct from me, but obviously you don't pay any more postage. So Leslie sends out the crystals, the chakra and aura sprays, and like the charging plates and the jewelry, and then all the other bits are from me. The only other things, obviously you've got the clothing that comes direct from supplier, printed to order, and then the singing bowls and the diffusers, which I'm just going to come to. Diffusers and atomizers will come direct from supplier as well. That's just to keep the costs down for you, because otherwise if I ordered them in, I'd have to pay postage, and then I'd have to add more postage on for you. So it just keeps the cost down in doing that, and it's a bit of an easier way to do it. So there we go. That is the spiders, whatever keeps them away, take my money. There you go. So there's a peppermint on there, so you can check them out. There is a description with them, but Sam is your lady if you want to know about essential oils. And then with the atomizers here as well, so there's some for all budgets. You've got the little Milan one, which is just £12. You've got the grey marbled glass one, which is £39, or you've got the Oceana one, which is glass as well, which is £39. And then you've got the Palermo, like the wooden effect one, that's only £21. So there you have it. So then moving down into the bath and body, there's lots of bath and body, but there's a lot of aromatherapy bath and body. So this is my favorite bit, and literally like my workroom in here just smells amazing. It is just full of all this goodness. So we've got I've just been using eucalyptus to get rid of the flies. Ooh. I like it. So yeah, with the the bath and body bits. There is more bath and body, but this is the aromatherapy bits. So at the top in the corner, you probably can't see them there, but we've got chill pills, which I'm going to go into. So there's two kinds of chill pills. You can either have 6 of one or 6 of the other, or you can have a mix. So the chill pills here, you have got rose, which is the pink ones, or you've got lavender and bergamot, which is the blue ones. So you can either choose to have like all 6 one, or just choose a mixture, and it's 6 for £3, which is quite lovely. And these ones, just 1 or maybe even 2 in the bath. These are quite good for kids' baths as well. So my kids have been using these in the bath. They quite like them, and they do very subtly change the color of the water, but they don't stain. Alex, I love it. Oh, I love it. I love it when you join, Alex, because you're so much fun, and it's always a laugh when you're here. Love it. So you've got the chill pills there. They're like basically mini bath bombs. Then you've got, I'm going to come back to them in a minute. So then, talking of bath bombs, you've got the aromatherapy ones, which are infused with the bath potion. So the bath potions are like sea salts infused with essential oils. So you have got, actually, I'm going to jump across to the salts first. So you've got the cold and flu one, which obviously does as it says on the tin. What I'm going to do, I'm going to tap into these for you, because the descriptions on them are just lovely. Just lovely. Okay, so are you ready for this one? So the cold and flu one, and what you can do with all of the salts is you can either buy the bag. The whole bag is, there you go, whole bag's £5.77 for the 350-gram bag, or you can buy a little sample jar, which will do 1, maybe 2 baths. So you can either test it out, or you can just get a mixture of different ones, just so you've got a collection. So the cold and flu one, eucalyptus, ginger and black pepper. Perfect for when you're feeling sorry for yourself, your nose is blocked and snotty, you've got a headache hurting all over, and you just want to sit in a hot soak and feel human again. So that one is on there. Then we have got, I'm saving that for last. Then you've got passion potion, which again, you can get the bag, or you can get the little jar. And these do very slightly tint your water, but again, they don't stain the bath or the skin. So passion potion is ylang ylang, lemon and orange. And it says perfect for when you're feeling frisky and you want to invite in some passion, or just feel good and add some self-love to your evening routine. So there you have that one. There you go, Sam, with salts put, yes. So the salts, when I was quite bunged up and snotty the other week, I was literally like just sniffing the bath salts. That sounds really bad, doesn't it? But it's sea salts. It's not, obviously not like meth salts, but there you have it. So that's the passion potion. Then you've got Stress Buster. This is a bestseller. I wonder why. But this is bergamot, geranium and vetiver. So perfect for when shit hits the fan, you're done with the day and you want to shut yourself away, enjoy a hot bath and let go of stress from the day. So there's your Stress Buster one. Then we've got Total Unwind, which is a lovely blue color. It's really, really relaxing. This is lavender, orange and basil. Perfect for when you want to treat yourself, close off from the shit show of life and unwind with some peace and quiet. And then last but not least, my favorite and the absolute best seller is Special PMT. I wonder why this is the bestseller. Lang Lang is the one, if you're feeling frisky and want to get in the mood. There you go, see, passion potion. Yeah, that's quite an aphrodisiac. So Special PMT, so perfect for when it's angry vagina week. You're feeling sorry for yourself, you're fed up of bloat, nasty cramps, are a bit hormonal, and you just want some self-love and a good hot soak. So these ones are fabulous if you've got cramps, even if you're just feeling a bit achy and a bit meh, and you just want to have a bit of love. These ones are great. But the feedback I've had on these, and it's the Special PMT ones, are the ones that I go through and I have to restock. So that is the bath salts. But then going back to the bath bombs. So the bombs are infused with these bath salts. And they are sea salt infused with essential oils. There is some Himalayan salts, but I'll get to them in a minute. So you've got Total Unwind in that one. You've got Stress Buster, Cold Flu and PMT in the bath bomb. But then you've also got Detox and Warming in the bath bombs that aren't in the salts. So the warming one is very good for like muscles and whatnot. And the detox is, again, just kind of like a nice, fresh feeling there. So that is the aromatherapy ones. But if I go to the bath and body, there is so much more good stuff. So let's take a look. And like the subscription boxes, you'll get some, you might get like a little spell kit, you might get some sage, you might get candles, you might get any spiritual bits, but you get some good bath and body bits in there. So going in here, we have got the shampoo and conditioner bars, which these have been selling really, really well. Sarah was in Vegas. Wow. Oh no, you got blue. Oh no. So yeah, we've got the shampoo and conditioner bars. You can either buy them individually on their own, or you can get both of them, a shampoo and a conditioner, and you can save on that. So you can get both of them for £12, and the bars generally last on average apparently about 40 washes, which is pretty good for that. And they're all SLS, paraben free. They're all good stuff. I'm just going to bring this nearer to me so I'm not like leaning forward because my back is in absolute clip. So the ones that we've got here, so there's only one conditioner, which is every hair, and that one is good for all hair types. And I've been told that these products are suitable for curls as well. So if you're a curly girly, then these are good for you. So the conditioner has got a very fresh, almost like minty kind of smell to it, which is quite nice. Then you've got bubblegum. This is like old school, proper bubblegum smell. Like when you smell it, it takes you back to being a kid, that real sweet shop kind of smell. Then you've got lemon and ginger, which ginger is very good for the scalp. Very good if you've got quite a flaky scalp as well. So if that's you, then lemon and ginger one I would recommend. And then we've got Oso Silver. So if you're a blondie or if you are white-haired, then this one is basically silver shampoo in the form of a solid shampoo bar. Oh no. Right, yes, there you go. There I am. You can see me again. So yeah, they've got all of them there. You can choose just one, or you can team it up and have a conditioner as well. So Lauren's got them. She's saying she loves them. I am glad to hear it. Vicky, hello. So Vicky, I've just been talking about the bath bombs and the salts, and you've obviously tried a few and are quite a fan, which is lovely. Which I'm glad to hear. So yes, those ones are in there. So they're in. Then we have got, again, aromatherapy. So if you are either not a fan of a bath or you don't have a bath, you've only got a shower, these, my friends, will be right up your street. These are aromatherapy shower steamers. So they are basically just a bath bomb, but for the shower. So you just place it in the base of the shower, and it just, as obviously the steam and the water and whatnot, it will release the aromatherapy in them up, and it will just give you a really, really nice shower time experience. So Pat's got them, and Pat's told me that she likes them. So you've got the deep sleep one, which has got the lavender in it. You've got self-love, and then you've got focus booster as well. So obviously deep sleep would be like your nighttime shower. Focus booster would be like a good morning shower. Self-love, that is up to you when you want to do that. That is entirely up to you. And that's got the, there you go. There is a full list of ingredients on all of these products as well. But that one's patchouli, jasmine, ylang-ylang, and rose petals. So that one is if you're feeling frisky, I suppose you can add that in, or if you just want to feel nice and lovely, then that one is there for you. So I'm loving these ones. So the shower bombs, they are really, really popular. So then moving down into your face. That sounded a bit weird. So you've got clay face masks and you've got floral water tonics. So these can go hand in hand, or they can be used one without the other. So with the face masks here, you've got green clay, pink clay, or Fuller's Earth. And these come in the form of a powder, and you just like take them out. You can either mix them with water, just normal water, or you can mix them with your own micellar water, or you can buy the floral ones there, which are also available. So it does tell you exactly what's for what. So pink clay is good for normal and sensitive skin types, and it's good to simulate circulation in the skin, exfoliates and cleanses. It doesn't draw oil out for the skin, so it's suitable to use on dry skin and for dehydrated skin. Then you've got green clay, which can be used for both normal and oily because its ability to restore natural pH in the skin. It stimulates circulation and helps with skin conditions including acne, psoriasis, eczema, rosacea, bug bites, and sunburn. And then you've got Fuller's Earth, which is, if you are oily, it absorbs oils, it's cleansing, it's antiseptic, and can be used as an exfoliant as it draws impurities out from the skin. And it's got full instructions there on what to do with it. So that's those ones, and then I'll show you the water that you can have if you want to go in. Any product that helps weight loss. Honestly, Alex, if I had one, I would be keeping it for myself. To be honest, no, I don't think I actually do. I've got lots of self-care ones that will just help you love yourself the way you are. But there you go. My back is just in absolute bits. So that's you'll like the next bits I've got coming up. But the floral water tonics, these ones you can just use as a toner. You can use these in ritual on your altar if you're doing any kind of spell work or anything like that. So there is lavender or there's rose. So then they come in quite a nice sized bottle as well, and you don't need lots and lots of it. And these ones you can mix in with the face masks, or you can just simply use them on their own. So obviously you can check all this out on the website afterwards, or you can check it out now if you can't wait. And then you've got the Himalayan bath salts. So the aromatherapy bath salts are 350 gram bags, but the Himalayan ones are 500 gram bags, so they're quite a bit bigger. And these ones have got bits in them. So there is ylang and rose, and then there's lavender and seeds, and again just Himalayan salts, so as you normally would. And they are infused with essential oils as well. So very, very lovely for those. There you go. Said while ordering a Burger King. Why not? I'm not judging. I haven't properly eaten yet. I had a crumpet when I got in from yoga, so I'm going to stuff my face after this. Just reading. Skin's really good. There you go. There, yeah, Pat uses them as a toner. Am I doing any more readings today? Belinda, no, I have done my readings. I've done them for today. Because before I came on, I've literally did like an hour and 15 minutes of a yoga class. So I am pooped, absolutely pooped. My back is really, really hurting. So the next exciting thing, so there's lots and lots of bath and body stuffs on there. So we've got soaps. So these are cold pressed olive oil soaps, really, really good for the skin. And they come in the loaves that you see. So each one to order is hand cut by me with my special soap guillotine. And they're really, really lovely. So there's watermelon, coconut, herb grace, which the main ingredient in that is rue. Very good for arthritis or any inflammation and whatnot. It's just really lovely and soothing. And then you've got propolis, which is great for any skin conditions. Apparently it's good if you've got sunburn as well. But propolis, obviously made by the bees, really, really good for any skin irritations, any skin conditions, if you have got sensitive skin. So that is the bath and body stuff. I don't think I've left anything out. That's pretty much all the bath and body. And then we've got, I'm not going to go through everything, but there is there's the tarot and oracle decks, which I've obviously mentioned on there. So if you haven't got a deck or you just want to add to your collection, and you've got the Rebecca Campbell books there as well. So all of these on there. The only ones out of stock at the minute are the Lightseers Tarot. And then the only other thing I want to tap into and show you is these little goodies, because I'm quite a fan, to be honest. So you've got all your incense as well. Obviously, we're loving our incense and loving our sage, so that is all available there. But you've got the spell candle pick and mix. So I'm just going to check back in. I'm just reading your comments. There you go. My sister says the soaps are amazing. Vicky enjoys breakfast food at night. So I had cereal last night. I had some mini Weetabix. It's quite enjoyable. Lauren, you're headed off. Bless you. That's all right. No problem. I'm going to be off shortly as well, because I've just realised what the time is. But in there, you've got the spell candle pick and mix. So there is a little thing in there that tells you each of the colours. Then also you've got the Where's it gone? Nope. Where are we going? Fuck, there. The cord cutting kit. So this one is a special kit, comes with 5 crystals. You get full instructions on how to do the cord cutting. You get a little vial of moon water. You get 2 black candles, an incense stick. You get the string to tie it together with, and you get a little glass jar of specially selected just for you herbs and dried flowers in with some black salt to use in your ceremony, and you get a little bag to keep it in so you can keep your crystals in there as well. So that's very special if you want to emotionally detach from people or certain thought processes, just to kind of release yourself. So that is really, really special. They're not just a kind of off the shelf, they are quite personalized to you, and you've got the option to add on white sage there as well. So to buy white sage separately is normally like £8 in the shop, but you can add it on for £5.99 if you're buying the cord cutting kit. So that is that there. Is there anything I don't do? Do I teach how to use cards? Well. I don't teach how to use cards as such, but I do teach how to kind of tune into your intuition and whatnot. And I did do, so I've got my Soul Circle membership, which I did a launch off beginning of this month, end of last month, and I did take in some new members. However, if you do want in on the Soul Circle, I might just creak the back door open a bit if you want in. I'm not going to sell it because it's technically closed until next year. But if you didn't see anything about the Soul Circle and whatnot, then you can look up. But actually, I'll pop the link up. It is a monthly membership, and it's a very special monthly membership. We've got 40 members in there now, and it is full of absolutely fucking amazing ladies. But those of you that maybe missed out on the challenge or didn't see notifications and whatnot, if you missed on your chance, then I'm offering you a very, very sneaky trip in the back door. But yes, it's very hush. So there's that. But that will be, lips are sealed now after this. So if you don't take me up on it tonight, then that's that. But what I am going to say is I have got this. So I'm going to take that off the screen. I don't know if I uploaded this thing on here already. No, I did not. Okay, let me add in, try and find the thing that I'm looking for. Yes, this is what I want. So obviously, if you missed getting into the Soul Circle, or if it's just not something that you wanted to join, Sarah, if you do want to join, you use your link and do that. That's all right. So lots of you on saying that you love the Soul Circle. Lauren, night to you, my lovely. I will hopefully catch you in the week. So yes, that's there. But if the Soul Circle is not your bag, but so the way I teach about like either tuning into your intuition and stepping things up, rather than me teaching you to read cards as such, I teach you to tune into your intuition so you can use cards as a tool alongside that to deepen your connection. And with that, what I teach is through meditation. And meditation is, it sounds a bit like, and some people would just be like, oh, fuck that. But with meditation, not only can you improve and tune more into your intuition and your intuitive skill, but it's great for self-care and for doing the deeper work. Because a lot of the time people think, right, I'm intuitive, I'm just going to buy a deck of cards and that's me, like I'm well on my way. But there's deeper work to be done. And there's like within meditation, we delve into past lives, we delve into like connecting in with a spirit guide, connecting with your higher self. There's things like doing a body scan where you can help like physical pain and whatnot. So there you go. Sam says try a Balm for the Soul session. Yes. So there's Balm for the Soul sessions every month. I just need to revise the August one because I don't know if I'm going to be away when that one comes up. There you go. Pat says 18 months ago I didn't know how to meditate, and now she is an absolute pro. So I'm just going to play this for you. You might want to turn the volume down a tad because it might come up quite loud. But see how you think about this. So there is my meditation library. So anyone that is in my soul circle has got access to all of this content. My soul circle members have complete unlimited access to my meditation library. But what I've decided to do is put out there access to just the meditation library. So if you don't want the commitment of a membership, or if you don't feel like you're going to use all of the other stuff, or that maybe you can't financially commit to the soul circle, I'm putting this out there as an option where there's no beginning and end. There's no kind of you have to do this, that, and the other. It's basically access there for you to join and use as and when you want to, really. At the minute, it's at the launch price of just £12 a month, but that will be going up to £22 a month from what date? I can't remember what the date is, but it will be going up to £22 a month very shortly. So £12 a month is an absolute steal, because to buy each of those meditations individually is £17, and I totted it up, and at the minute it's at about £250 worth and growing, because when I release a new meditation, it will go into that. And this is as well, it's a non-committal, there's no contract or anything. So if you do want to sign up to subscribe to the meditation library, and then you decide that you don't want to continue anymore for whatever reason, then you can just cancel it. There's no kind of, you're not tied into anything. If you've done what you need to do and that's it, then you can cancel it. It's fine. The only thing is, if you decide that you want to come back, then you'll have to join at whatever the price is then. But that is not a membership. There's no commitment to anything. That is just access, unlimited monthly access to the meditation library. But within the soul circle, the ladies have access to that. They also have access to a monthly meditation on the first Wednesday of every month. They have access to a wonderful soul circle on the third Wednesday of every month, where we hold space for one another. We move through circle, through ritual. I've got some guest speakers coming in to do some guest workshops, to do some displays, to do lots of different things for us. It's all very exciting. It's all going down the soul circle. And they also get monthly and weekly guidance in there. Lots of good stuff going on in there. So if you did miss your chance, then this is your very, very last chance to join in, because literally I'm not opening it again until February next year. And it's because it's a safe space for women, and we've created a safe space, a safe community, and I don't want to keep inviting new people in all the time. I want it to be to nurture the ladies that are in there. But I know there are a few of you that are watching this evening that maybe missed out on the chance, that regularly tune in and are quite regularly here with me sharing space, that I would absolutely love to have you in there if it's something that you would like to do. So if you want to join the soul circle, you have got a chance to now. It's an application process though, so you will have to apply. And it's not like a case of me being like, oh yeah, well, we'll have her, but we don't want her. It's just making sure that I am welcoming the right people into the group that will facilitate the growth of the group, and also maintain the special space that we've got. There we go. Sam says we get looked after very well. There we go. So if you do want to up-level your own intuitive journey, the soul circle is there for development. If you want guidance, it's there for guidance. And it's there as well. We've got such a lovely, great community in there, but also meditation and self-care. So whatever you're there for, whether you're there for it all or whether you're just dipping in for different bits, there's something for everyone in the soul circle. But if you don't want the commitment of a membership and doing all of that, but you do want access to the meditation content to see how you can get on with that, then you've got access to the library for £12 a month. But that will be going up unless you snag it very quickly. Astrid says you could hold personal seminars. It would be great to meet the other ladies. So eventually I would like to put on like retreats and whatnot, and get people to really come together and hold space like in person. So the link for the soul circle is, let me get that for you. Dun, dun, dun. Okay. So this gives you more info, or you can just click to join and do the thing. Also, I'll just show you on here. Don't know if you can see, I'll make it slightly bigger. So in that corner, if you are already a member, if you look in the top right corner, if you're struggling to find your hub and you're already a member, then you can click that and it will take you straight to the hub. So Soul Circle members, we have a Facebook group, but we also have the hub. and that's where all of our juicy content is stored, where all our meditation content is, where all of our guidance is. And also Soul Circle members get 25% discount on masterclasses, on readings, on healing sessions, on, unfortunately, you don't get 25% off in the shop. You do get 10% off all Oracle and Tarot cards though, but you get 25% off if there's a masterclass, a program, if you want to have a reading session, if you want a healing, you do get 25% off that, and all your discount codes are held in the hub. You get also your regular guidance in there, your affirmations. There's lots of shit going down in the Soul Circle. So if you want to get in on it, speak now or forever hold your peace, because I did say I wasn't going to let anyone else in, but if you want in, get your applications in tonight. There's no payment on application, so don't worry. You'll get an email in sort of 48 hours to sort of say if you've been accepted and whatnot, and then from there you can set up. You'll get the link to set up. Alex, bless you. Oh, amazing. I love it. So that's that. The only other thing I've told you about the painting and whatnot. The only other thing is, yes, that is the thing that I wanted to show you. Oh, what's going on? Hang on. Oh, fuck's sake. Doesn't want, there we go. Okay, the last thing that I want to show you, and then I'm absolutely heading off because my back is killing me and I'm getting tired, and I'm sure you ladies are getting a bit tired. The bespoke color charts. So these ones are the same sort of same type of concept as having a natal chart done, like when you have your stars drawn up and whatnot. Breaking strain of a Kit Kat. So these, obviously, you know me, you know that I work with my art and I work a lot in color therapy, color theory, and these charts are based around you. Like, you'll only ever need it done once. It's not something that you need to have time and time again like you would a reading. So it's based on your sun sign and your zodiac color, and then it goes into like the color theory side of it, where you will, well, I'll tell you what your sun sign color is, then I'll go into your complementary colors and your harmonious colors, how you can use them to work with you, not from a fashion point of view. That's not the kind of color chart, more from a personal guidance and a personality reading, and how you can use this information to navigate your life moving forward. Then you get, I'll tune into your soul colors, which is really, really deep, special work. So I'll tell you your dominant soul color, your submissive soul color, and your emerging soul color, and what that means for you, along with soul color analysis. And then you'll get the guidance with that. And then you'll have a list of your powerful crystals based on your colors. Then you'll also get a personal chakra analysis and a chakra body reading, and then you'll get some channeled healing through there as well. So this all comes direct to you in a PDF document. Astrid, oh, bless you. You are welcome anytime. So this all comes to you in a typed up PDF document. It's probably about 10 to 15 pages, but literally you will not need it done again. The chakra reading and healing is like an added bonus that you can have done whenever, but the actual chart itself, like the color here, and it's remote healing, you don't need to book a slot. So the actual charts themselves, like, you can keep that for life. It'll get sent to you in an online PDF. You can print it if you want to. It's in a format that's easily printable, but you can relate back to that. You can use it for guidance. It is there. And these are currently at just 67 a month. They're going up to 97 in September. But I got some good news for you. So they are now, I'm offering them with a split payment option. So you can either pay in full, which is £67, or you can do a split payment of 2 payments for £35, which makes it a bit easier and manageable. So when you click on that, it's going to take you to, remove that one. Actually, shall I show you the video? Do you want to see the video for it? Give me a 1 if you want to see the video. Oh no. So if you're in the Soul Circle as well, you do get a cheeky discount on the color charts. So Alex wants to see the video. Lots of ones. Okay, let me show you the video. Sam, sign you up. Hey. Well, what I'll do is I'll put, there's info in the Soul Circle group. I'll put that in there because Soul Circle members do get quite a nifty discount. But here's the video. It's a bit funky. It's a bit like 80s vibes, and it's quite loud. So here you are. Wait a minute. I think I got ahead of myself. There we go. Right. Okay. This is the right one. Let me put the right one in. And just on cue, a child wanders in. The challenging. Yeah. Alistair's quite 80s vibes. What's going on with that? What just...
No Wi-Fi.
Oh, no. Right. Leave it on the side and I'll fix it for you in the morning. But it's sleepy times now. Okay. If you put it on my bed and I'll try and fix it for you so it's ready for the morning. Okay. Right. Are we ready again? Linda. Ah, wow. Oh, did you? Amazing. Okay. So, let me play the right one this time. Oh, hang on. It's still loading. Bum. Any questions in the meantime, do ask. Sarah, it's gonna... Oh, yes. Oh, yes, do that. Obviously, any messages that come through tonight, I will do my absolute best to get back to you this evening. Otherwise, I will be getting back to you in the morning. Okay. How's this upload? Yes. Okay. Right. Round 2. Are you ready? Okay. It's loud again. So I was dancing. So get your dancing shoes on. Let's go. I'm probably like vibing to that, like in the back. Oh, yeah, I'm feeling good. Feels good. I made that myself. How cool is that? But boasting over, that is there if you want it. Let me just put in, so I'll get you the link. However, if you are joining the Soul Circle and you would also like a color chart, then hang fire because you'll get quite a good code for that. So there you are. So I'm glad you enjoyed it. I was like dancing. It's very 80s vibes, isn't it? But there is the link. It should be coming through any minute now. There we go. So that is there. If you do want to get your color chart, if you're not in the Soul Circle, click that link now. If you are not in the Soul Circle, but you're joining, get your things in tonight, because we're nearly at the beginning of another month, and that will make it a good cycle for you because then you'll know where you're at. But all the information you need for the Soul Circle, you will find on that link that I did put in. But please remember to make sure that your settings for the page are on, like that you get notifications and bits that come up, because there's been lots and lots coming up that lots of you have missed, and Facebook's just been a butthole really. So do make sure that you are kind of seeing everything. So if you want to just go through, I won't think you're a stalker, but just go through and just like a load of stuff on the page, and then Facebook will try and show more of the page's stuff on your newsfeed so you're not missing it out. So there you are. Sam, yes, absolutely. I will sort that out for you. I've got a few spaces left for the color charts for August, and then it will be going into September. However, if you do book before September, you won't pay the September prices, so don't worry too much. That will carry forward. Alex, you are very welcome. I'm glad you enjoyed it. I do love a good rant and a good old chit chat. They always flow into something that I don't expect. I'll always have a topic and then it will just organically come. So thank you all so much for joining me, for staying on so late with me as well, because I know it's getting on, especially for a weeknight, but it is the holidays. I think I might actually go and have a soak and a bath. I might go and soak with my salts, and then I will have my phone to hand to check on any messages and whatnot and get back to you hopefully this evening. If I don't get back to you, then I will in the morning, but I'm going to chill out with my phone for a bit anyway. So you are all very, very welcome. Thank you so much for joining and for being here and for all your lovely comments. If you are in the Soul Circle and you do want a color chart done though, what I'll do is I'll put the link up again in the group. And actually, yes, I will put the link up again. I just need to tweak it ever so slightly. And then we'll do that. No, let's check yours and get spending. Yes. Yes. So do check out the shop. I do try and do next day dispatch as often as I can for the shop bits. Obviously some bits will come from Leslie, but it will state who and where they come from. But a lot of it I've got here with me. But they will come packaged lovely. All of this, the packaging I use is either recycled or recyclable and eco-friendly. I don't use any plastic and crap. And also, well, I say I don't use any plastic. Any of the like pillow packaging is all recycled. So it's stuff that I've received with mine and I'm just reusing, recycling them. So it's all very, very eco-friendly. If she wants me to get poor. Oh, you can share. You can share, it'll be fine. And as I've just noticed, is it 11:11? Oh, it was 11:11. So meant to be. There we go. So lots of love to you all. Thank you all so much for joining in again. And any questions at all, please do just pop me a message, but do try and be a bit more active in excuse me, just commenting and liking things through the page so it does show on your news feed. So, oh, you are so welcome. So don't forget as well, if you do want to join the Soul Circle, get in tonight, because I don't want you to miss out for the very last time, because like I told myself I wasn't going to open it up, but I'm not opening it up. I'm just like sneaking you in the back door. So there we are. Lots and lots of love, and wishing you all a lovely week ahead. If I don't speak to you before, I will catch you next Tuesday. But in the meantime, be good to yourselves, be gentle to yourselves, and enjoy the rest of your week. So lots and lots of love, and I will see you soon. Toodle pip and bye.